A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Ought to be a good one here between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Iowa Cubs. It's Kurt Bain, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Castro moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start. Into the box now, Brian Goodrich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Goodrich
pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, this team
striding in once again, 3-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And the changeup is way low that time.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3-1.
The count is 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Castro is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up a run. Digging in once again, 3-finger Superbone.
3-finger.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing, line. Drive. That's going to be trouble. Pena rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner is in from second. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tom Beavers, runner in scoring position with Sukan.
Beavers.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, 3-finger Superbone. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Ready once again, three-finger super bone. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring a 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Baby Cakes used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Isaac Robeson earns his sixth winning decision in this one. Manny Zepeda. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Chatwood is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 29 home runs for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Digging in, Derek Royster. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Iowa, left fielder,
The 2-1.
Derek Royster.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone moves over. 1 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting. Digging in for his second at-bat, three-finger Superbone. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side, played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing. When you can get him.
There he goes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the third out. Thursday night. Digging in to try it again, Howard Kaufman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Superbone is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, three-finger Superbone. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Popped him up. Bush is under it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, three-finger Superbone. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's running. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Three-finger Superbone. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready now, three-finger Superbone. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another 2-2 offering. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
When you're down here in the
8-5 tonight. The Baby Cakes slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Brian Baroa wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. The game's futures. Standing in, three-finger Superbone. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Goodrich moving to his right. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0. Now to the plate, Mark Zagunas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Superbone. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Now at the plate, three-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Zagunas going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year as they move on top 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Goodrich. He singled his last time up.
Goodrich.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jacob Henneman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Henneman.
Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Three-finger Superbone.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone to lead off the inning.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Three-finger super bone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It's a run.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett Royston.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Superbone going back on it, and it's gone. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, three-finger Superbone, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts? Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-4 tonight. New Orleans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sandy Alcantara notches his 3rd win of the year. Matt Prather was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
They left 9 men on.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Iowa Cubs. Digging in, three-finger Superbone. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Got him to go down. Now at the plate, three-finger Superbone. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, three-finger Superbone. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Super Bowl.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And the runner back safely. Fink, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in now, Brian Goodrich. He reached on a single in his first try.
The shortstop, Brian Goodrich.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Superbone sprinted. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, 3-finger Superbone, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Zagunis moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Moving under it, Superbone. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in it. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New Orleans hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Julio Ramirez earns his first win of the season. Manny Zepeda records. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Raul Figueroa, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Pena, base runner at first with 1 out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hanneman on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Now in the box, 3-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really hide your head if he throws the same pitch again.
To 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that misses 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tom Beavers will be next. To short, hit hard. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Settling in now, 3-finger Superbone. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And the runner will score from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tom Beavers. He singled his last time up. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 2 runs on. Digging in to try it again, Victor Caratini. A base hit in his first trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Superbone is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jacob Henneman to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else?
Digging in and looking for more, 3-finger Superbone. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pena leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tom Beavers. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ready for another chance? Adam Atwood. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is. Standing in, Jacob Henneman. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in once again, 3-finger Superbone. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs, no hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Royster. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit in the air to left field. Superbone is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Baby Cakes jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Charles. And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the International League All-Stars and the PCL All-Stars. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jorge Lopez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Aviles is right there, 1 down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dominic Chavez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Superbone will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, 3-finger Superbone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. At the plate, David Castro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Castro.
Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Superbone. 1 away. Ready for another shot now, David Anaya, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third, and the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Ready once again, Bo Funk. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit in the air to left. Superbone is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Christopher Negron is up off the bench as he'll be.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close 3-1. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Omaha Storm Chasers. Bernardo Gonzalez, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Superbone moves over, and that's the third out. And inning in the books tonight. Into the box now, Cam Gallagher. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Superbone is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No. Striding in, 3-finger Superbone. First pitch of the at-bat. Push to the right side. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Drury. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot.
Digging in, 3-finger Superbone. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Pena is on his way home. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Coming to the plate now, 3-finger Superbone. He singled his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tom Beavers. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he...
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Tapper up the line. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Chad Wallach. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll put the tag on him as he is out at third to end the ball game. And what a dumb way to end this one. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1. The game's future. Digging in now, 3-finger Superbone. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's...
Digging in, 3-finger super bone, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pena on third. Sierra is over at second with 1 down in the inning. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 33 on the year. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping up now, 3-finger super bone. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might...
Digging in, Andre Ethier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Superbone moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. 3-finger Superbone will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch on its way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Escobar has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Andre Ethier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air down the left field line. Superbone giving chase, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, 3-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time, and he's back in standing. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2 the final score tonight. The New Orleans Baby Cakes wrap up. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Omaha Storm Chasers. It's Sam Gaviglio, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Scorched to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the... Now at the plate, Billy Burns. And their runners at the corners now.
Billy Burns.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone is there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No. Now to the plate, 3-finger Superbone. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Still only 1 out in the inning. Rip toward the gap in right.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 4-2.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Tom Beavers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Escobar is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Alex Fink. He flew out in his last at bat.
Alex Fink.
Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint.
Now at the plate, 3-finger Superbone. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Superbone.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
The right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tom Beavers. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. Brandon Drury will bat next. It was a walk in his last trip.
Third baseman.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone has it in his tracks. 1 away. Striding in once again, Bryant Aller. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Bryant Aller.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down. Good. Ready for another chance? Bill Morrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This one's flared out toward left. Superbone ranging forward. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. Leading off the inning, 3-finger Superbone, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's a high pop-up. Morrison is calling for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The New Orleans Baby Cakes led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Dylan Peters earns his 6th winning. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Omaha Storm Chasers. Juan Quevedo gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burns calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Yunel Escobar.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, 3-finger Superbone. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cam Gallagher. He drew a walk his first time up.
Gallagher.
Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Superbone has it in his sights. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full. The Baby Cakes lead it 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, 3-finger Superbone. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground toward short. Taken there by Escobar. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Burns. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper. Digging in once again, 3-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Puello looks up, and it's gone as they add still another.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long.
Ready for another shot now, Bill Morrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, Superbone. And that's the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides. Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Arroyo. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gone!
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it.
In now, Billy Burns, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Superbone moves over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's 2 runs on 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. 3-finger Superbone. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Cesar Puello next. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Now the 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Omaha Storm Chasers, 7 runs.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Fresno Grizzlies and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's good. Isaac Robeson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do?
Now to the plate, three-finger Superbone. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Diaz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Thomas Ono. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So striding in, three-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, three-finger Superbone. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1.
Lofted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs. Digging in now, three-finger Superbone. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Fresno pick up win number 70 to top the division. Colin McHugh gets the win out of the bullpen, number 12 for him. Isaac Robeson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's Brian Baroa, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change. Primarily fastball, changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in, three-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Nowakowski sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second. Now in the box, Cesar Espinoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you can tell that it...
Next will be the designated hitter, Thomas Ono. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Superbone is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no. Stepping into the box, 3-finger Superbone. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line towards center field. Nowakowski is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That's one of those.
Tyler White will bat next.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler White.
0-1 count, and the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Superbone going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it.
Stepping up now, 3-finger Superbone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was you could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11-4 at the end of this affair.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.